It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And it's the Utah State Alum quarterback. Year 6 of his career, year 4 as a starter now. It's Jordan Love. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Second down throw for Love. Completes this one to Kraft. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that is a Packers first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air with Love. It to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Leading into a couple. Didn't get all they wanted out of that last play, so now they've got 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. And now it is 4th and 17.
All week long, you know this front seven will challenge each other in practice. Who's going to be the first to get the first sack of the new season? Well, we got that answer, but the race, it now just resets to see who can get the second.
He's got this at the 27. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play action, here's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A give to Mason. By a man, he's in the clear. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Now Murray on the play fake. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd. Murray chased out to his right. He can run it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
3rd and 1.
Mason gets it on the counter. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings first down.
No run here. It's Mason. And he won't challenge for the goal line. A stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Mason goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Mason, ball carrier.
presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. Kyler Murray on the board. That's his first of the season.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they can build more drives like that one together. Not how you start, it's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Extra point added on by Reichert. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Moore with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival. And this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They start out with a 2nd and 3. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And he gets his first sack in his first career game.
3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunk of yards there. Give him about 17 of them.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Love now, off the play action. And this is going to line up incomplete. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Going to double coverage, odds are against you.
Working on 2nd down. Love. Yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And giving the first down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he stopped.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Hand off here to Lloyd. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Lloyd will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Stopped short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, a run with Lloyd. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They run run once more with Lloyd. And this is going to end behind the line block. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Kyler. We put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. They get the big play just before half. And even 50 yards on the play. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the AFC champs, the New England Patriots. And this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 71 yards to the house. The Seahawks raise their Super Bowl banner and begin the new season the same way they ended last season, with a win over the Patriots. From there, why don't we take a look at the Saints and Lions from Ford Field in Detroit. And this is Kendre Miller. He sees an opening and takes advantage of it, a 16-yard rushing touchdown. The Saints come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man. And this is Jamar Chase. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Bengals wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Time for a look here at the rest of the game.
Let's see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings sending their offense back out, and there you see their coordinator, Wes Phillips. He's celebrating a half-decade now as OC with the Vikings. Now 2 decades as a coach in this league. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Murray setting up to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
It's a gain of 53
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now give it to Mason. And he's going to be stopped just shy of 1st and goal, a few yards shy of that end zone as well.
10 more yards.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And stopped So they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
First down.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they bump their lead up to 14. Set to kick this away. Moore with a return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
There's Love to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. He has this to the opposing 35. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
2 yards on the play. And the Packers first down.
Receivers headed left. Kicks the handoff, now Love. It's to Reed again. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down, Packers.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Jacobs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. From the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. On the give, it's Lloyd. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here's Love. Improvising, and he hits his mark. Touchdown, Packers. That is Christian Watson with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they like. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action now. Murray. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Now on quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Mason trying left side. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. And I'll tell you what, Brock, a very valuable pickup there on 1st down. Not flashy, but valuable. Just got to keep this football moving.
And you know what it does? It just keeps them on schedule. And any OC in this league is going to be good with a 7-yard gain on 1st down, especially here in the final frame.
And they're able to bring him down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Running once more with Mason. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason on the board. That's his 1st of the season. Going after his up and good by Reichert. They add another to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
QB keeping this one, turn into the option on 3rd and shorts. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Desperation time here. He's got it complete to Reed. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on 4th down.
Jaden Reed. It's a gain of 10.
Throwing, it's Love. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Love now to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
5 yards on the play.
Love on 3rd and short. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. They're going to go. It's Love. Kraft has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Lloyd on the shotgun handout. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Those are the hurry up here.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's going to be bottled up right in the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
On the tackle.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the air with Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they're able to get to him before he becomes a real threat for that 1st down. Damage limited to 7. He is 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
Looking to throw it. This is Reed working the right side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
They're going to pass it here. Has a big strike to Addison. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Another one to Addison. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. It's a Minnesota touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point added on by Reichert. And they stretch their lead to 22. Set to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his number one premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run. Yep. Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Love looking to pass. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Now Martinez. And this is going to work out for him. Pick up a 4, and that's going to keep this offense out there. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1st down, Packers.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love. Short pass brought in. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Green Bay.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Love to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Vikings. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory.